Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the all strength mission for this special set of missions, the Inevitable Showdown missions for the Android 13 Red Zone. Now the all strength mission is pretty tough, I'm not going to lie. It's dependent on a lot of supers going in the right direction. So the team we're running here is a Super Saiyan team led by the Goku Gohan exchange unit on our side, and honestly speaking it is, like I said, pretty tough. The big thing here is obviously there's a couple units that just can't get hit by supers. So the Super Saiyan Gohan from the World Tournament can't get hit by a super in the second or third phase. The Goku Gohan exchange, they don't have their evasion because it's Android 13, can't get hit by a super in the second and third phase. The strength Trunks can, if he gets all of his stacks up, not the third phase, but he can survive the second phase. You'll take a lot of damage, but he can survive. Future Gohan can take a super. He's like one of the few strength units that can take a super. Definitely much better after his super attacks, obviously, than not after his super attacks. But yeah, still very, very good. The Trunks and Goten cannot take a super attack. So all of a sudden, you can kind of sense that we don't really have the ability to tank super attacks. How this needs to work is you need to have the Int LRSS trio friend in one rotation. You need to have them paired up more than likely with either the Teen Gohan or alternatively the Namek Goku. You need to have in the other rotation Future Gohan and Future Trunks. So those are the two set rotations. Everyone else is floating. So Trunks and Goten, Goku Gohan exchange, and Gohan Teen, the World Tournament unit, they're all floating. Then next, you really need some good luck. So you need to take just enough damage to transform Goku nice and early on, allow him to get some stacks. He needs to get his guard to activate. There's a lot that needs to specifically happen. You also need to get a little bit lucky with where the supers go. Like I mentioned, the supers can give you some huge problems. That's what generally undid me a lot of the time, was the super attacks. Now the second phase is probably the one where things are the hardest, because a lot of your active skills and things are all going to kind of line up, and you're going to save them for the final phase. So you're going to save Gohan's active skill, Future Gohan. You're going to save the Int LRSS Trio's active skill. So all of these things you're going to save. You see we've got Goku's Rage mode as well. And all of these things are realistically going to give you way better kind of performance in the final phase against Android 13. In terms of alternative builds, there is a somewhat feasible build with time travelers, like Goku Black, some of the DB Heroes units, that you can definitely get done through the power of Text Masu, and I believe Terrifying Conquerors / Transformation Boost Movie Boss type of team under the Terrifying Cooler can get it done if you have mixed it up nicely. Obviously you can't use support items, which is one of the big hindrances. You can see though that you need a bit of, like, this probably took me 6 or 7 resets, and I think I got good luck. Like, I think I got pretty decent luck to only do 6 or 7 resets. This probably could take 10 or 11. Substitutions wise as well, it's pretty minimal. These are like probably the units you need to have to get this done. I think if you don't have Future Gohan and you don't have Strength or the Friend Trio, then I think you're in trouble. The Carnival Goku works as well, the Strength Super Saiyan one, so that's also a somewhat decent option. But yeah, I would definitely say you are probably in a position where you definitely need Future Gohan. I think he's almost mandatory, at least from my side. I think he's really kind of like one of the top tier choices that you need to have. With that being said, of course there are plenty of options if you're looking at some of the other team builds, but I do think this is also the most accessible, as super units are generally the ones players are going to have. You can see there Goku Gohan, huge damage taken. So now we're relying on Goku to guard here, which he does. Very fortunately, he's also his guard, it needs to proc. If it doesn't proc, then we're out of luck. But then we get the active skill with the, in trio, and we managed to win. So very, very, took a couple resets. Once you get the luck though, then it does tend to go quite smoothly. In the sense that you're basically just waiting for the right things to fall into place, and then you can get the win. So yeah, that's it, and I think that's the last mission I have. I think that's every single one done. So pretty cool. These missions were pretty fun. I won't lie, I think they were pretty challenging. They did all kind of rely on the Super Saiyans team, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.